I participated in a vocal remix competition hosted by Future House Music. That means I got a top line vocal to work with. They listened to it in their live stream on Twitch and gave me some feedback. And today I thought, let's just talk about the feedback I got from a label. They said 4 things I could improve on. So the first thing I heard was that my kick in the break was too long and too high. I designed that kick myself, and that was actually quite good feedback on the sound design I made. This is already the shorter kick and it's way lower in pitch, so that it just gets the thump going and not mess up the whole low end. The second thing they mentioned was the low end in the drop. They said it was too messy and I should probably look into the basses I have and check which are clashing. So in the drop I have a sub, this rhythmical bass, this bass, and then in the lead we got this one. So these are only the basses. Alright, let's check for some overlapping frequencies we can get rid of. Let's mix together. So I've got the sub going on, that's just in the low end right here. Could probably get rid of the higher frequencies here to make more space for the rest. Maybe this will fix something. Alright, then this one. This is the sub, this is the rhythmical bass, and they shouldn't overlap and cause any trouble because they each have their own frequency spectrum. But I could imagine that the lead bass and the rhythmical bass overlap. This is too much in both basses. The lead bass right here is already pretty high, so I'm gonna accentuate the high character of the bass and get rid of some of the muddy lows. This way the rhythm bass gets more space. Now let's listen to it in context once more. The third thing they mentioned was the feel of the drop, that it didn't feel as glued together as it could. So we're gonna do some gain staging, look what could be louder, what could be quieter, and then see where we can get. Right off the bat, I think the lead is too loud, so we're gonna just turn it down a bit. Then the kick is a bit too loud now. And I think the first 3 chords, so these ones, are lacking a bit of impact. So let's real quick put them to a mixer track together and do some more processing. Some transient processor. Maybe some OTT on all of them to glue them together. I don't know if there's space for more distortion, but I'd love to try. Alright, let's listen to it in context. And I think the vocal is a bit too loud, too quiet, sorry. So we're gonna adjust that a bit. Right, I think this mix is a bit better already. Let's look at the groups and maybe glue them together with more compression and limiting and stuff like that. So we're gonna look at the chords. Now they should be more controlled. Now let's look at the lead. Gonna do the same here. Just from some control. This bass is also a bit loud sometimes. Let's clip it as well. Now the last thing is the overall mix, which was criticized a bit. We fixed something with the vocal now a bit louder and this kick a bit more controlled maybe. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing once more and look if something sounds off. Alright, I think I got one more thing for the drop. Now remember, we took away some lows out of this bass. So now in this section, we don't get the impact we want or the low end we want. That's fine. Let's just layer this with another bass, basically. All right, I got this smack reeds. We can work with this probably. It's a bit wide, but it could work. Yeah, this sounds amazing. It just fills the space we have left. In this bass, I want to cut the sub frequencies because that could clash with the sub. Could distort this even more. Oh, this does a lot. Listen to this without it. And now with it. I think this will do the trick. Let's listen to the whole remix once again and enjoy the improvements I made of the feedback from the label A&Rs. These were the 4 things a record label told me I could improve on my remix. Now if you enjoyed this video, let me know. I think this was a blast to produce and participate. Future's Music, if you listen to this, just contact me. Follow Future's Music for their stuff, and we'll see each other next week. Bye bye.